Magenta, the mind-bending color that doesn't exist. Prepare to have your reality questioned. We're diving into the bizarre world of color, where things aren't always as they seem. Get ready to learn about a color that's a figment of your collective imagination. Let's talk about the rainbow, that beautiful arc of light we all know and love. It's a neat, orderly progression of colors, right? Red flows into orange, then yellow, green, blue, indigo, and finally violet. Simple. But what if I told you there's a color missing from that lineup? A color so sneaky, so subversive, that it doesn't even exist in the physical world. Buckle up, because we're about to expose the magenta conspiracy. Magenta, that vibrant, almost electric pink purple, is a lie. Okay, maybe lie is a bit harsh. Let's call it a creative interpretation by your brain. It's a non-spectral color, meaning it's not found in the spectrum of visible light. Think of the rainbow as a straight line. Red is on one end, violet on the other. Magenta would have to be both red and violet at the same time. That's like trying to be in two places at once, physically impossible. So, where does magenta come from? It's all thanks to your amazing, albeit slightly mischievous brain. When your eyes detect both red and blue light, but not much green, your brain gets a little confused. Instead of throwing an error message, it cleverly invents magenta. It's a visual shortcut, a way to make sense of the sensory input. It's like your brain is saying, okay, I see red and blue. Let's just call it magenta and move on. This isn't some weird, individual quirk. We all experience magenta the same way. It's a shared hallucination, a collective agreement that this non-existent color is, in fact, real. Isn't that wild? It highlights how much of what we perceive as reality is actually constructed by our brains. Our brains are constantly interpreting and filling in the gaps, creating a seamless experience of the world around us. Magenta is just one example of this incredible process. Understanding how our brains create color helps us appreciate the complexity of perception. It shows us that what we see isn't always a direct reflection of reality. It's a constructed experience, shaped by our biology and our past experiences. This knowledge can be applied in various fields, from art and design to psychology and neuroscience. Understanding color perception can help artists create more impactful works, designers create more user-friendly interfaces, and scientists better understand the workings of the brain. Despite its non-spectral nature, magenta is a powerful color in art and design. It's often associated with creativity, innovation, and unconventional thinking. It can add a pop of vibrancy and energy to any composition. Think about the use of magenta in fashion, graphic design, and even branding. It's a color that grabs attention and makes a statement. It's a reminder that sometimes the most interesting things are the ones that defy expectations. Magenta isn't the only color trick our brains play on us. There are other impossible colors, like chimerical colors that we can only see under specific conditions. These colors further demonstrate the subjective nature of perception. For example, staring at a bright green color for a prolonged period and then looking at a white surface can create the illusion of seeing a reddish magenta color. This is due to the way our color receptors adapt and fatigue. The magenta phenomenon raises some profound philosophical questions about the nature of reality. If our perception of color is subjective and constructed, what else are we misinterpreting? How much of what we believe to be true is actually a product of our own minds? It's a humbling reminder that our understanding of the world is limited and that there's always more to learn. It encourages us to question our assumptions and to be open to new perspectives. Did you know that magenta is one of the 3 primary colors in the CMYK color model, which is used in printing? This means that even though it doesn't exist in the light spectrum, it's essential for creating a wide range of colors in printed materials. Magenta is also associated with various cultural meanings. In some cultures, it represents passion, energy, and excitement. In others, it symbolizes spirituality, intuition, and transformation. Want to experience the magenta magic for yourself? Try mixing red and blue paint together. Observe how the resulting color differs from pure red or pure blue. Notice the unique vibrancy and energy of magenta. You can also experiment with different shades and tints of magenta. Try adding white to create a lighter, pastel version, or adding black to create a darker, more intense version. See how these variations affect the overall mood and feeling of the color. Scientists are constantly learning more about how our brains perceive color. New research is exploring the neural mechanisms underlying color vision and the ways in which color affects our emotions and behavior. In the future, we may even be able to develop new technologies that allow us to see colors that are currently beyond our perception. Imagine being able to experience colors that are truly impossible. There are many common misconceptions about color. One myth is that colors have fixed and universal meanings. In reality, the meaning of a color can vary depending on cultural context, personal experience, and individual preferences. Another myth is that some people are colorblind and cannot see any colors at all. In fact, most people with color vision deficiency can still see some colors, but they may have difficulty distinguishing between certain shades. Color plays a crucial role in communication. It can convey emotions, create associations, and influence our perceptions. Understanding the psychology of color can help us communicate more effectively in various contexts. For example, using warm colors like red and orange can create a sense of excitement and energy, while using cool colors like blue and green can create a sense of calm and relaxation. In conclusion, magenta is more than just a color. It's a symbol of the power of our brains to create and interpret reality. It's a reminder that what we see is not always what is, and that there's always more to discover. It's a testament to the boundless creativity of the human mind and the endless possibilities of perception. So, the next time you see magenta, remember that you're witnessing a shared hallucination, a beautiful lie that we all agree to believe. So, are you ready to embrace the magenta illusion? To question your perceptions and explore the fascinating world of color? I hope this mind-bending journey has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to see the world in a new light. Now, it's your turn to spread the magenta madness. Share this mind-blowing fact with your friends and family on social media. Tag 3 friends who need to have their minds blown and use the hashtag #MagentaMindBender. Let's start a color revolution. Don't forget to follow us for more amazing science facts and brain-tickling trivia.